You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time here, yep, welcome to my beauty entertainment channel, etc, etc, etc. So if you would like to follow me on social media, I'm sorry, it's like 7 in the morning right now. So if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do that. So here's my Twitter and my Instagram. Enjoy yourself, have a lot of fun, and you should also check out some of my recent videos that I posted over last weekend. I posted a video talking about the consequences of being a visible brand owner. I talked about what is black outrage, like the marketing tactic that a lot of people on this app use. And then I also did a video talking about Normani's team, I think was the one before that. Let me just check so I don't say something stupid. Yeah, I had a video discussing Normani's team and how I think they can improve in rolling out Normani, a great artist. So yes, so if you'd like to check those out, have fun. And as you can probably tell from the another girl already with me, whatever. Okay, so as you can probably tell from the title of today's video, we're gonna be talking about the music industry again. I don't talk about music a lot on here. I feel like I do. I think it's super interesting to talk about, so I'm gonna do what I want. So what I wanted to discuss is, I think we are at a turning point with music. I think with 2020, with the new decade, it almost wiped the slate. Like, it's like a blank slate, because we don't know what direction music in general is gonna go from here. We're not even in, like, not just in just one particular genre. I think in any genres, no one's really sure, like, where are we gonna go? And we also don't really know who's gonna take us there. That's what I wanted to bring into this video. Because we have to go in some direction with the music now, but who's gonna get us there? Who is having or had the proper, who has the talent, one, to try to shift us somewhere, and who is having a good enough rollout right now as a relatively new artist in order to get there. Because yeah, today's video is positive, no negatives. Well, yeah. So in this new decade, like with this new decade, of course, so I want to disclaim, so in this video I'm going to be talking about artists that I think are having the best rollouts of their career right now. And like what I'm talking about is, we don't have any sort of supreme or like next chosen one yet. Everyone's kind of vying for that spot. When I'm talking about that, of course there are still like the supreme, like this Beyonce. Like, I'm not, like, she's still, like, I'm talking about below that. Does that make sense? Like, because I know someone's gonna comment like, what about Beyonce? Well, she speaks for herself. I don't need to give her any advice. Okay. I wanted to say that. But we're trying to figure out who's going to be here in 10 years. Who is going to be, 10 years is a long time. Who is going to be active? Whose career is going to have longevity? Because there is so much talent currently in the music industry. It takes more than just sheer ability to get big. Like, talent won't get you there. It has to be a whole lot more than that. Mediocre doesn't really work anymore unless you're white, specifically white men, because yeah, their fan bases will kind of eat anything up. I mean, there are some white male artists doing great things, but a lot are not. And that's my tangent. The reason why that's why the shift happening now for 2020, because some people would be like, what about like the past 2 years? They're like, there hasn't been that big of a change between the past 2 years and now. I think there was, because if you remember about 2 or 3 years ago, we got that slew of the white pop girls who were like, I'm different. I hate makeup and hair, even though I am a performer. I hate it. I want to be myself. I want to be natural. I'm not like these other girls. We got like 8 or 7 of girls like that, and they're nowhere to be found. So I think there has been and also, if you go listen to music from 2, 3, you can do 2 years ago, it's a very distinct sound difference. We're at a turning point right now, and everyone, there's like, basically this year in terms of almost every single artist out, unless you've been established for the past 2 decades already, or decade already, unless that's happened, this is the year that's going to make or break your career. And had a video talking about the best, I think I said best albums and artists of 2019 or whatever, and I talked about who has cemented themselves as an artist to watch out for in the next decade, and I think all of these artists have, and which is why they're on this list. So yeah, I'm gonna do something positive today. So I'm just gonna be talking about artists that I think are doing an incredible job at, first of all, the talent is there, the music is there, it's all there, but that's not everything. I'm gonna keep saying the word rollout because I'm trying to find a different word to use, but my brain's not working right now, who are having some of the best trajectories and doing so well to get themselves there, because talent won't do it alone. All right. So I'm first gonna start. I have to start off super strong. I'm sorry. I'm starting off with Miss Ariana Grande. Now you're probably like, Amanda, Ariana Grande is not like that new of an artist. She's not. I'm not saying that she is. However, I do think that I know she's not a whole new artist, but I don't think you can deny that there's a huge difference in pre-Dangerous Woman Ariana Grande and post-Dangerous Woman Ariana Grande. Like, I don't think Dangerous Woman was the cause. I think Sweetener was, and I'll get into that in like a second. But I do think like Ariana Grande is a whole different person, like a completely different person, completely different artist than she was in like 2013 when Yours Truly came out, or was it 2011? 2013, I think. Like seems like a completely different person, completely different sound. Everything is different. Ooh, the shade is. It'll work. This is the Pat McGrath foundation, by the way. I'm using all Pat products today. Yep. Okay, so Ariana Grande's career, I cannot stress this enough. Ariana Grande's career literally skyrocketed, quadrupled, quintupled, like literally it was night and day due to the Sweetener era. I have an entire video about why that happened and why it was Sweetener that was the album that did it for her. Hint. Another hint. So I have a whole video talking about that, and hold on one second. Oh geez. Okay, wait. I got confused. So she released, after Sweetener, so she released 2 albums in like a span of 6 months, and a lot of people try to use that as a negative against her. And I see where they're coming from, because we have the conversation like every other day about how like artists are just releasing singles and no one really cares about bodies of work, blah 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 blah. That conversation is had like every other weekend. So I see where they're coming from with saying that releasing 2 albums within the span of 6 months is like questionable. I see where they're coming from. However, I think that they're wrong. I think that they're wrong because I would understand where they're coming from if the 2 albums sounded similar or like close to the same, but they don't. Thank You Next and Sweetener are very distinctly different albums. Like, I was saying this before, you hear a song from Sweetener, you know it's from Sweetener. I wouldn't even say like there's probably one song on each album that could be on the other album, and I'm trying to think right now. I don't think so. There are like probably like only a couple or one. This is the new Pat concealer. We're gonna see how this works. So there's probably only 1 or 2 songs that could be on the other album, and what I was saying before is like, you could give someone who's never listened to her albums, and you could give them all of the songs from Thank You Next and from Sweetener, and tell them to separate the songs into what they think the album is, and they would probably get it very, very right, because the sounds are like distinct, like it's basically like night and day, and I think that was her point. And I also think because that could have been bad. It could have gone badly to release 2 albums within 6 months. A lot more people could have had the opinion of like the certain Ariana dislikers who were like, that's not good, she shouldn't be releasing that many albums in 6 months. She could have that could have been bad, but because both albums are so very good, and she had like a very drastic life change with the whole Pete Davidson thing, it was fitting, and it was done very, very well. So from 2018 to 2019, Ariana Grande was everywhere. I want you to think back once her team started to see what those Sweetener singles when they were released, like God is Woman, No Tears Left to Cry, and Breathing. Breathing was released with the album. So like God is a Woman and No Tears Left to Cry. Once they started to see what those singles were doing to the collective audience, what they were doing to the viewers, how her fan base was growing at literally an exponential route, they started to pay attention, and Ariana Grande started to be everywhere you looked. Wow, incredible team management, incredible. Once they started to see exactly how like people were really loving those singles, they said, okay, bet, Ariana, you're going everywhere. There will not be a week where you're not in the news. You are going to be absolutely everywhere for the next year to push this album. They started picking up the pace. She released Sweetener, and then we got Thank You Next. And then she went on her Sweetener / Thank You Next world tour, which had like 3 or 4 legs. So it was a long ass tour. She headlined Coachella in the middle of that long ass. Are we seeing the work? Are we seeing the work? So she does this 3 or 4 leg tour, does Coachella in the middle. Sporadically, we're getting collaboration singles coming out as she's on this world tour. And then she performs at award shows. And then at the end of the year, she gives us a live album. Are you kidding me? Now, I know not every artist is like Ariana Grande, because like the girl just, she just be releasing music like whenever she feels like it. She's like, you know what, you guys haven't eaten well in a while, let me just give you a live album in December. Like she released 3 albums within a year, basically, like, because that live album did happen. It could have been her downfall. It could have been her downfall, releasing that much music within a short amount of time. But for Ariana Grande, it works. For Ariana Grande, it works because shoving her down everyone's throat was necessary. One, because you cannot deny the difference in Ariana Grande's fan base pre-Sweetener and post-Sweetener. It quadrupled. The bubble expanded like tenfold. There's a big difference between the two, and due to that, she had to be everywhere. Because she was everywhere, all over the news, all tabloids. Are those still a thing? Like TMZ. She was everywhere, for good and for bad. But she was everywhere, and I literally, wow, I love it. I love it. She cemented herself a long time ago, period. And I'm still waiting on the Album of the Year Grammy. It's not too late. You can still hand it over. It can be transferred, absolutely. But I don't think they'll give Ariana Grande like one of the is it big 3 or big 4? I don't think they'll give her one of the big 4 because she's like so talented, in my opinion. I don't think they're gonna give her one of the big 4, because you know award shows hate teenage girls specifically and hate what teenage girls like to listen to, so they'll just purposely won't give the award because, you know, society hates teenagers. But you know, that's where we're at in society today. Whatever. Is it lit? All right, so the next artist on my list is Miss Dua Lipa. Oh my god. Okay, so where do I begin? You already know Dua Lipa, Hive, Dua Lipa, yup. Okay, so the only thing I have to say that's gonna speak for itself, an artist who can actually take constructive criticism. If Dua Lipa did not take the constructive criticism about the fact that she couldn't dance 2 years ago, she would not be where she is right now. She would be nowhere where the fact that, I don't know if it was her or her team, the fact that they took our constructive criticism and actually fixed the problem instead of acting like there was no problem. Instead of acting like she could dance, which she couldn't. Please, she looked like a gazelle. Please. They took our constructive criticism, and that is why her career is skyrocketing. That is single-handedly why the career is skyrocketing, because her music has always been, in my opinion, like good. Oh, here it is. Her music, in my opinion, has always been kind of good, like the One Kiss era with Calvin Harris. I mean, it's Calvin Harris, so it's a good song. So it's always it's always been good, but she hadn't been delivering in any other area. She hadn't been delivering in performances. And because she's a pop girly, and we had just come from the era of pop girlies, the early 2010s, a la Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, we were getting Kesha, people like that who were giving us videos, who were giving us performances, who were giving us yap. When we just come from that era, it was like, Dua, you can't give us nothing. You can't give us nothing, because there are so many pop girls right now. You can't just get up there and sing if it's a pop song like that, especially with her type of music. I am so glad. I am so glad. She was going, it was like 2 years ago, she was going viral like every other week for terrible live performances. And not even that she sounded bad, she just looked like she had never been on a stage before in her life. She was not giving any type, I mean, it's Pat McGrath. I don't know why I'm surprised. So yeah, this is the Pat McGrath concealer. I mean, it's speaking for itself. This is a whole Pat McGrath face so far. So like, yup. Okay, back. So she was going viral every other week for terrible, terrible performances. And then guess what happened? Guess what happened? Guess what her team did? Guess what her team did? Her team listened. Her team said, okay, all right, Dua went away for a while, for like a couple of months, nothing crazy, not a long time. A pattern we'll see of all of these artists is they do go away, but not for very long times. She went away, and then she came back, blonde, new haircut, and could dance, and with rhythm. Could dance, where she can dance. She's not a dancer, but we have seen significant improvement, like leaps and bounds, since that, I forget what performance it was that went by. I think it was her, I think she was at like a festival or something. It was bad. Oh God, it was, but she went and she took the dance lesson. That's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for. And that is why she is where she is today. And then we got Miss Cinematographer Dua Lipa. We got Miss Music Video Director Dua Lipa. Her music videos, first of all, her music videos are giving us what we've been asking for. Another common trend of all of these artists, almost all of their music videos are giving us what we have been asking for forever. I'm gonna use a brush to set my concealer today. I'm feeling different. Okay, because I feel like with this concealer, it probably works best for me to use a brush for some reason. And I'm using the Fenty powder as I always do, but I might try this concealer with a different powder. Okay, so back. So yes, these music videos that Dua Lipa is giving us are absolutely flawless. Like, that physical music video, are you kidding me? First of all, she gave us nostalgia, sells better than sex, gave us complete nostalgia with, you know, Madonna, that era of pop. So she did well with that. And then the actual music video was so beautiful to watch. It was honest, it was like, it was an experience. And that's what music videos are supposed to be, an experience, a video experience of the song, how the artist wants you to view the song. That's why if your music video sucks, too bad, so sad. Now your song's gonna flop. Anyway. So that's Miss Dua Lipa, Dua Hive, period, Dua Hive, period. A Pat McGrath face. Oh, something's in my eye. Okay, a Pat McGrath face, okay. Then the next artist I'm gonna be talking about is Miss Megan Thee Stallion, period. Now, Megan has been in the game for like a while, so she's not a new artist either. None of these are really that new. They just like have gotten so Listen, they have all gotten so popular so quickly due to what I'm saying. These are the reasons why they have gotten too close to the top, close to the ones to look out for due to what I'm saying. Okay, I just want to make that clear. So Megan Thee Stallion, she's been here for a minute, but she has had one of the most organic, natural, real, raw come-ups I have ever seen, period. We have seen like even since, if you just only started standing like around Tina Snow, which is when I started standing Megan, we have seen her, we have seen a true line of trajectory for her since Tina Snow. So we've seen challenges, we've seen highs and lows, and now look at Miss Megan Thee Stallion. Look at Megan Thee Stallion now, literally epitome of success. Epitome of success. Epitome of self-made success. Oh, but talent speaks for itself. But talent speaks for itself. Okay. And something that I always want to admire about Megan, this is a woman with a work ethic, because the release schedule of her music has been one for the books. Let's talk about it. So we got a mixtape, why'd I say it like that? We got a mixtape last year, Fever. All right, so we got that. And then later in the summer, within the same period of summer, because summer is a great time to release music, great time, especially feel, So we got that mixtape, and then later in the summer, we got a collaboration with Nicki Minaj. I don't need to say anymore. And then almost like every month since then, just about, we have gotten some sort of collaboration release with Megan, constantly keeping her name, she doesn't have to, but consistently keeping her name in our mouths. We got soundtrack we got two, Queen and Slim soundtrack and Birds of Prey. Hello. Consistency. It was almost, I think it was pretty much every single month since the Hot Girl Summer, since that. And then she, you know, created an entire brand for herself with Hot Girl Summer. Incredible job. That better be trademarked. And I would love to see some sort of Hot Girl Summer themed merch or some sort of Hot Girl Summer themed collection with a brand coming this summer. I would enjoy this. I don't have to, but I would enjoy to see it. And then we've gotten into different realms. She's taken over fashion. She has that whole, I think it's a collab with Depop, because, you know, Depop is taking over Dote's former, because, you know, Depop has been around, I think, longer than Dote, but because Dote had all the popular white girls, that was a more popular app. But with the fall of Dote of last year, Depop is like, we've been here for longer and we're not racist. So that's there. So like, and she's active. This is the thing with social media and being active in social media, because in today's world, being active on social media is very good for your career. However, finding the right balance between being too active and being active on social media it's a little bit tricky for some artists, and for every person it's different. I think basically you should be active enough while still leaving a sense of mystery, because what we are losing with artists being so very active on social media is a sense of mystery, a sense of, oh, what's gonna come next? Oh, we don't know. The idea of we don't know. Anything could be happening at any point. And I think all of these artists, I think, are active enough on social media. Some are more active than others, but it's more fitting to their personalities and their careers. Everyone is different. But she's like active. Oof. She's like active on social media, which is that's all we can ask for. It's like her come up has matched perfectly with her talent levels. It's been like her talent deserved this come up, deserved this role, and I can't stand enough. I cannot stand this girl enough. Oh my god. Literally, perfection. Wow. The next artist I have on here is Miss Billie Eilish. Yep. I think everything speaks for itself. She has girls scared. She has the audience scared. She has everyone scared. One, Billie Eilish is funny. I think she's funny. Whenever she is at award shows and giving speeches, she like makes it like a joke, which like you could take as one way, but I take it as it's funny. And I think she's doing really well for herself for being an 18-year-old. She just turned 18, being this big in the music industry. Someone is protecting her, I hope. She's doing a great job. She has that one day with my friends, I like categorized white girl personalities with them, and I'm forgetting what I named the one that would describe Billie Eilish, but like she's that type of white girl. I wish I remembered it, because it was good. Like I had it, we categorized it down and it made perfect sense. I forget what the name of that one was, but white girls who act like Billie Eilish, like she has that white girl personality, and the music is good. The music is good. I not all of her music is for me. I have listened to both her albums, I think. Not all of it is for me, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like the music isn't good. The music speaks for itself. The music speaks for itself. The music is good. The music is quality. Are you kidding me? Billie Eilish is releasing nothing but quality music. And now she has the new song for the James Bond movie, Hello, in a James Bond movie, 18 years old. 18 years old. And then we got the clean sweep of the Grammys. Now, I don't think she should have gotten every single award, but that clean sweep was actually very well deserved, because there can be no more, because what she did with that is she shut every single hater up. She shut them up. She said y'all, because people were saying all these Billie Eilish and the other whisper singers, they're not good, they're not actually talented, they can't sing. And she walked out with like 12 Grammys in one night. The same people, the same music critics who are the Grammys or the all-know-all to them were saying before, oh, Billie Eilish will never make it. She can't sing. She won't be successful. She's not talented. Walked out with 12 Grammys or some, an insane amount of Grammys. Might have been like 6, but I'm exaggerating to make a point. She shut them up. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are scared, right? Oh, I can name them. A lot of people are scared. Oh, a lot of people are scared right now. Wow. No, that girl, yeah, people are scared. Yeah. Okay, so next artist I'm gonna be talking about, not really an artist. So I didn't put some of these new R&B girlies on here for a couple reasons. So I want to first talk to people who are mad about like how R&B is different now. So like I understand where you're coming from. Like I want we want like, you know, powerhouse vocals, background singers, incredible like music, but we like I understand why people want that back, but that's not what we're getting right now. That's that's not what we're getting right now. R&B hasn't evolved since like the 90s. If you want to if you want 90s R&B back, go listen to 90s R&B. Like it hasn't gone anywhere. But I understand where they're coming from, because I would like that back as well. Maybe in like a year, like maybe this year, we'll get an R&B girl who is very remnant of that time. But as of right now, we don't have that. And we have some other incredible R&B singers who are doing great. It's just their music is different. It's just different, and it's like, that's okay. I'm looking for my blush palette. Okay. It's like, that's okay. Not everyone's gotta sound the same, and it's like, that 90s R&B is still on Spotify, child. Like, go listen to it if you want it so badly. But the reason I didn't put any of the new R&B girlies on here is because they've been getting themselves into mess every single week, saying ridiculous stuff. Why? What? Think before you speak. Please, this is my thing. This is my thing. Cause if, before, like, I don't know when Summer Walker said that thing about HIV, which was, whoa, wow. Okay, read a book. Before that, she would have been on this list as well, because I thought I think she's having a great career. She released her album over it. Incredible body of work. She, you know, the social anxiety thing still, she doesn't care, and I love that about her. She was like, I don't give a flying fuck. I do not care what. Sorry, I don't care. I don't care what you guys think. I like that. And then she had to go and say that, and I was like, why'd you do that for a stolen laptop? Really? So that's why. And yeah, with the other R&B girls like Ari Lennox, I don't think I would have put her on here. But yeah, she said that, like, everyone they're just saying some stupid stuff. Let's not do that anymore. Let's think before we speak, and let's like maybe social media is not for everyone. Not just what I said about people finding the balance, because for every artist it's different. The balance between being too active and being just active enough is different for everyone. I think they need to find it. And now we're to the artist that made me sit down and make this video. We're talking about Miss Doja Cat. Yeah, I don't understand. I cannot tell you how many times I watched the Say So music video yesterday. I can't, because I don't remember. I don't remember. I watched it after every single class. I watched it during a class. I watched it the morning that it came out. I watched it last night. Oh my God. Oh my God is all I have to say. So something that I said before, but I wanted to clarify again, a lot of these artists, it's their ability to not only deliver in the music, they're translating how good the songs are into music videos. And I don't like where music video, the quality overall has gone, you know, pretty much down the past couple of years. But these artists specifically, not all of them, some are better than others at music videos, but they're all doing pretty well in that regard. And no one's seeing Doja Cat in the music video category. In my honest opinion, no, there hasn't been a miss from this hot pink era. There hasn't been a miss, not one. I don't understand. And with Doja Cat, she's someone who's a little bit more active on social media, I think, but for her, like, she's more active on social media, but that's just enough active for her. Like, for a different artist, it would be too active. It would be too active on social media, but for her, it's just the right amount. And I also think we have to recognize that the role that social media can play in someone's career, specifically Doja Cat with TikTok, because Doja Cat, her career is now going down a different path. It's going, that Say So video, with this video is the start of her 2020 rollout, because she's about to go on tour. She's going to do Coachella, because she did a Jimmy Fallon, I think it was, Jimmy Fallon live Say So performance, and then we got the Say So music video within 24 hours. She is starting the rollout now, and do we see, because you can already see the vision from those two. She performed live. It was incredible. She said, I can sing. She said, I can sing live and I can rap live. She said, don't play in my face. She then released the music video, and then because you know, Doja Cat and her wigs, you know, they weren't doing the best, you know, for the past year or whatever, you know, it's fine. With that music video, she shut down every single, her wig looked the best it's ever looked, shut down every single wig connoisseur on the internet, shut down everyone who talked about her makeup before. Everything was shut down. She shut down every ounce of hate with that music video, with that live performance. And we're about to see one of the best rollouts in a very long time, in my opinion. Doja Cat is here for the long haul. We're about to see one of the best we've ever seen. And the kickoff of her new, like, I don't know if it's a kickoff of her, because it's still the same era, because it's still like hot pink, but like a new sub era, you know. And she showed budget with the Say So music video and with the Jimmy Fallon live performance. She said, I have a budget now. I have budget now, and y'all are gonna see my budget. And I like that. I will not be surprised, and I would actually approve of Doja Cat and specifically Say So being shoved down our throats for the next 6 months. I would be perfectly okay with that. I would probably actually endorse it, and I'll probably be doing it myself. I would be absolutely, I'd be probably the biggest fan of her doing that. I feel like we're close enough to the summer where this song could take us. Say So could like she could ride this Say So train until the summer, and then maybe in the summer we could get something new. We don't have, but like we could get something new. We could, maybe we don't have to. But I really want to go to Coachella and see her performance, because I know it's gonna be something spectacular. It's gonna be something oh my god. I'm so intrigued. Oh, that's a lot of lip gloss, Amanda. I'm really intrigued as to what her creative production team is gonna do. And let me go on a tangent and praise them, because Doja Cat's creative team is doing some of the best work I have ever seen in my entire life. I cannot express, like watching that music video yesterday, I had to pause it like 20 times just to compose myself not to stop freaking out. Like, oh, the girl, first of all, every single music video has a distinctive theme. I love that. Keep doing that. Oh my god, I love that. Every song has a different sound. Doja Cat is so versatile. So she's so versatile. The makeup in the Say So music video, permanent makeup artist residency. There, you can't. No one else can touch your face now. Nobody else. Nobody else can touch your face now. Okay. The hair. Again, shut down. Before her new rollout, she shut down every single hater about her hair, her makeup, the way she shut down all of it. And then she said, I can also do all this live. Oh no. Oh well. She shut it all down before starting her new rollout, oh wow. So now, there are other artists that have cemented their way into the decade, but I think some of them are, as like, they could shift where the direction of music in 2020 is gonna go, but like, they're older, so like, Harry Styles. I didn't put him on here because he's like not new, but I do think he has significantly rebranded himself since One Direction era, but like he'd be someone who'd be on here as well because I think he's doing a phenomenal job. So yeah, like I didn't just forget about him. I am Harry stan all the way. I didn't forget about him. It's just like he's been around for a while, so that's why his fan base is the way that it is, because he's been around for a while. Anyway, so what can we take away from this? What can other artists take away from this? What are we learning? Because we have to learn everything. Like, you have to learn something from everything that you do. So talent, you have to have it. If you don't have the talent, good luck. good luck, Charlie. Good luck with your endeavors. We'll see you maybe somewhere else, but not here. You won't, but thing is, you won't just get to where you want to be with just talent. I can't find another word besides rollout, so I'm sorry for saying it so often. If you have a synonym, put it, let me know, because I need to stop saying this word. How you roll yourself out, especially in this year, 2020, will make or break your career for probably the rest of the decade, honestly, but at least for the next like 3 or 4 years. It will absolutely determine where you're gonna go and if you're going to be remembered, because some artists might not be remembered in 2 or 3 years. I'm not exactly sure. And if you're not everyone's getting a bigger budget. Like Doja Cat, like this budget increase has been different. So with every increase in budget comes with a rebrand or an alternative personality. Not even with a budget increase, but every quarter, it seems, we're getting like we saw this with Sweetener and Thank You Next. Sweetener and Thank You Next are like in a different realm. I still think Dangerous Woman is her best album, but they're in different realms. And then we have Fever from Megan, even though we never got the movie for that, but whatever, I don't need to get upset about that. Billie Eilish has taken herself from like, the girl looks wealth now. And now obviously with Doja Cat, we're seeing a budget increase, and we're seeing the quality increase as well. And she's constantly, with her specifically, constantly topping herself in the music video category. And I'm like, she's competing with herself. It's kind of honestly hilarious. So artists have their set fans, but in order to like grow yourself and, you know, get to where I think all of them might want to be, you gotta get other people to listen to your music, not just your set fans. The way you do that is through music videos, in my opinion, because music videos, especially on Twitter, can go viral on Twitter, so you get more people to listen to your music on Twitter. All of Doja Cat's videos have gone viral on Twitter, like the day after they come out, giving her more fans. More people are like, oh, who is this? Let me get into Doja Cat. So that's something that we gotta. Social media it's very, very vital. I mean, also gotta give it up for TikTok, cause TikTok is part of the reason why Doja Cat's career is gonna skyrocket now. TikTok, I know like not everyone wants to make a song for TikTok because that's stupid, but if your song can be used in a TikTok, or if you can make your own song into a TikTok and perhaps create a dance challenge of your own song on TikTok, that would help millions. And yeah, the last thing is like being active on social media, like finding the right balance for you and your personal career, because for everyone it's different. Like some artists can be super active and it's fine, and others like should not be really active, and that's great for them as well. So yeah, that's what we've learned. Thank you for coming to school with me, Amanda, Dr. Amanda. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Yeah, so let me know who you guys think are some artists that you think are going to shift the path of music in 2020. What do you think they're gonna do? Yeah, I didn't put everyone I thought in here. I just wanted to focus on these couple because I think they're doing like them and their teams are doing phenomenal jobs, and I wanted to pay them, you know, respect. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out I actually wanted to speak. If you want to check out my social media, you can follow me on there. Here's Twitter and here's Instagram. And then check out some of my recent videos that I posted. They'll be on the screen now and you're recommended because, you know, hopefully the algorithm works for me. Yup. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching and for all the support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.